Hey, it's Lauren. So you may notice my backdrop is a little different. If you're one of my regular followers, we have officially moved and this is my first video in our new house. So I'm pretty excited about this. If you didn't read the title, today we're going to be talking about two new products that I picked up from Violette. One of which is the Yeux Paint in Rose d'Or, which I have reviewed this type of product, but not this particular shade. And then the other product is the new Bisou Balm in the shade Betise. So let's not waste any time. I've already got most of my makeup on for the day, keeping it very, very simple. We just moved to Colorado and my skin has been freaking out. It has been so incredibly dry and I don't normally have dry skin. So I've been keeping things pretty dewy and luminous. So for today's look, everything is going to be very pink themed. Also I have bangs now, so I have to move them out of the way. So let me show you this new Yeux Paint. This color is so beautiful. I love it. It gives like this like foiled pink metallic finish. The way I'm going to apply this, I just kind of, you saw, smudged it all over. And I'm going to use a very inexpensive Wet n Wild synthetic brush and just start blending that out. I always like to keep it close to my lashes and then start stretching that color. I find that if you try to go too far from where you apply it, it's just not going to blend out very nice. You really just have to kind of work it out. Such a fun color though. And I wanted to try this color with my eye color just because I thought it would be really flattering. So super quick. That's one of the things that I love so much about these. I think they're really beautiful and they wear forever. Like when I use these, I almost have to use like an oil cleanser. And I normally don't have to do that with my makeup. These are just very, very long lasting. The thing to know about these too is whenever you stop working with them is kind of when they lock down. So it's important to kind of keep working the product if you're not done yet. I'll add a little bit more to this eye as well. Build up that intensity. I went pretty heavy on the first eye. There we go. You can also see as you build up that product, it really enhances that metallic quality. Like so. And I'm actually going to put a little bit, just gonna kind of use what's on the brush under my eyes. I always have to be careful with pink because it can make me look a little sick if I do too much. I love that color though. It's really, really cool. I had this on the other day in IKEA and someone stopped me and they were like, I love your makeup. And I really didn't have much on other than these two products. So I kind of feel like I need a little bit of like an eyeliner. So hang on. For eyeliner, I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to use Bordeaux from Victoria Beckham Beauty in my waterline on my lower lashes. And then for my upper lashes, I'm going to use a black liquid liner. And so I'm gonna go a little rock and roll with this and just make it real smudgy. Okay, and now I'm going to put on that liquid liner. I'm going to use Eyeliner from Haus Labs. I really like this because it's got this nice felt tip. And I'm gonna concentrate this on the outer portion of my eye. All right, we are back. I used the Imperial Lash Ink mascara from Shiseido. Now, let's talk about the new Bisou Balms. They are a sheer matte lipstick. There are 3 shades of this total, and they are $25. So, show you. Good morning. Okay, so there is one swipe of it. Let me build it up a little. So I love the color of these, and this one in particular that I have. And you can really build up the intensity of these. I think they're really beautiful. So here's kind of my feedback with them. It feels really balmy at first. It's not an overly thick texture, but after about an hour or so, these really set down to almost a powdery kind of feel on the lips, which I personally am not a huge fan of. I think matte lipsticks are really tricky in that way when you're trying to get that matte quality. I think sometimes other ingredients that are a bit drier in texture get bumped up in the formula. And so in this formula in particular, silica is the second ingredient. And I love how it looks and feels at first, but I find after an hour or so, I just really want to apply a lip balm. So I like it. I like how it looks initially. I just wish that it stayed a bit balmier. It's just, I prefer a dewier kind of lip product. I'm not huge on matte products. I think it's very hard to find matte products that feel incredibly comfortable for me. That's just a preference thing. I think it's beautiful, but I don't know that it's really the right product for me for an everyday kind of lip product. I think if you don't mind something that's a little bit drier in texture, you might really like this. I think the colors are really beautiful and easy to wear. But I think for me, it would probably be a pass as far as a repurchase. Now, the Rose d'Or, I think this is like so beautiful, and I just love this color so much. And I love the Yeux Paints. Like, that's just kind of, her eye products have nailed it for me. The lip products, they're more matte and dry in texture, and that's just really not my preference. So let's talk for a minute. I got some of her merch, which I was so excited that she came out with. How cute is this shirt? Let me see if I can. It's so cute. It says Bisou, 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 and it has her emblem and then Violet FR underneath it. I think it is so stinking cute. I'm so happy that she came out with some merch. Hang on. They also did a collaboration with Bisou Skateboards. And so they did like this little bandana, which mine needs to be steamed or ironed, but you can see the collab on the bottom. The only thing I'll say about this that I was a little disappointed in, online it said silk. It's a satin. It's not a silk. And it's not like obviously printed on both sides. If it were a silk, it would be. And so I was a little like sad, but also at the same time, I was like, it's $22 for silk. That seems a little off. It's because it's satin. It was not labeled correctly online. But I do think this is incredibly cute. I wore this the other day, tied in my hair on a ponytail. I also think this is the kind of thing that is so cute, like wrapped around the handle of a purse, or just like, you know, kind of tied on the edge. So I'm happy I have it. I just wish that it was solid silk. And honestly, that is something that I am always happy to pay a little bit more for. That's my roundup. That's kind of all of it. If you hung around for all of this, thank you so much for watching. As far as like my new setup, I'm still kind of tinkering with things. I'm playing with my lighting and that sort of thing. So if you're new here, bear with me. This is kind of an evolution in progress. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. It helps other people find my channel, and I can continue bringing you this kind of content. I'll see you next time. Bye.